Okay, so what's going on, guys? I just got my headset and my mic in, and holy shit, this thing is incredible. I'm so glad that I actually have a functioning mic now, and it's not just my headset placed on my desk. So with that being said, the 2 videos that I had planned are definitely gonna be in the works. I just wanted to whip up a quick little video just to kind of test my microphone and see how things are, and what better video to make than a tier list video. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, starting off with the String Blood Demon art. I think this one is a very good base demon art, so for that reason, I'm going to be putting it in C tier. It has pretty high damage, good combo potential with its pull move, but it has its downsides with the moves being pretty hard to hit and stuff like that, so I think it sits well in C tier. Next up, we have the Sickle Blood Demon art, and surprisingly, I'm going to put this one in B tier. Now, the reason I'm doing that is, yes, it has pretty high damage, but a lot of the moves are blockable, and it also just drains a lot of stamina. However, we can't forget that the evasive deals damage, which is honestly is just incredible. So for that reason, I'm going to be putting it above String. Now, following this, we have Arrow, and Arrow is very interesting indeed, but not really in the good way. I'm going to be putting this guy in the D tier. Yes, Arrow is a very fun blood demon art, but even though the moves mostly all block break, it's just very hard to hit your moves, and the hitboxes are just very small. Not to mention, it takes up a lot of stamina. So for that reason, it's going to go in the D tier. And following that, we have this crap, the Swamp Blood Demon art, which is just the worst blood demon art in the game by far. There is no reason to be using this demon art other than literally any other demon art. But hey, every game has to have its shitty ability, and that is sadly what Swamp is. Next up, Hantengu. This is gonna go in the A tier, and I know we've formed a straight line pattern. I did not mean to do that on purpose, but I honestly believe that this is a solid A tier, and I honestly wouldn't put it in S. Because while the moves deal high damage, it has high AoE, and it has a lot of hyper armor, it only has 2 block breakers, and compared to the other S tiers we have on this list, it just isn't as good. But it is still a very good blood demon art, and I'm going to be putting it in the A tier. And now we have Obi, which I'm going to put right beside String. And I'm going to put it below String just because String has a lot more combo potential than Obi does. But like String, it is a good base demon art. Nothing too crazy, it's just pretty good. And now we have our first S tier, the Ice Blood Demon art. This is just an insane ability to have. It deals high damage, all of the moves block break, it freezes your enemies, and it also has a counter. The only downsides really are that the moves are sometimes hard to hit, and it's just high stamina usage, like most blood demon arts at this point. So for that reason, I'm putting it in the S tier as one of the best blood demon arts you can use. Following that, we have Shadow, which is one of my personal favorites. This guy's gonna go right below Sickle, because even though it's a lower rarity, it is just an incredible blood demon art. It drains your enemy's stamina and hunger. It deals good damage, and the evasive is honestly probably one of the best in the game. Not to mention, it is insanely good when paired with Greatsword. Though I will say, Black Hole is pretty much a useless move. The charge up is just so long, and people can usually escape it when you use it. Next up is Dark Thunder, and this guy, I'm conflicted whether he deserves a high C or a low B. And for that reason, I'm just gonna put him in a high C. The reason for this is, yes, it's a very fast blood demon art, but it just doesn't have very much combo potential. And for that reason, I'm just gonna put it in the C tier. Next up, we have a very interesting blood demon art, which is the Explosive Blood Demon art, and I'm gonna put this in the high D because this demon art is incredible as it deals very high damage. It deals high base damage on top of the burn damage that you have. It has 3 guard breaks, and Sister Kick is literally an instant travel move, but it is incredibly stamina intensive, and it just has no combo extenders. So it's really just a PvE demon art. And for that reason, I'm putting it in the D tier. And now finally, one of my favorites, if not my favorite demon art in the game, Shockwave. This is easily the top of S tier, no questions asked. It has an insane moveset, incredible combo potential, even as a counter and an awakening that boosts your stamina and damage. Like, why wouldn't you want this demon art? It's just all around the best demon art in the game. The only downsides are that it only has 1 block breaker, and most of the moves don't have hyper armor. But I feel like that makes up for how incredibly broken this demon art is. And yeah, that about does it. This is my finalized tier list, and let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with this tier list. And like I said earlier, I have some videos in the works now that my headset is here, and I am very excited to make those. So thank you guys again for all the support you've been showing. And also, I might be going live after this video is published, and I'm gonna be hopping in some of the strongest battlegrounds in my destructible map that I made on my private server. So if you guys do want to join in on that, be sure to join the Discord down below so you can get notified for when I live stream. I usually do tournaments and a bunch of different game modes just with a bunch of people, and yeah, it's lots of fun. So if you guys want to participate in that, so be sure to join. And again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.